Welcome back to Terra Cards. This is episode 2. I am DubstepRod and this is my DubstepRod gaming channel, and I'm going to continue my journey to day 500. On the first episode, I left off at day 200. I reached almost 400 million gold, and in the next 10 days, I only have to pay off 7 million gold, so I'm going to be able to advance quite a bit. I don't know how far I'll make it in this video, but we shall see. Now, there is one unfortunate situation here, and the good news is that I still have my game running. I've left it running in the background for a few days now, but I'm ready to continue. The unfortunate news is that some of the textures are missing, so the picture for the Gluttonous Feast and Tropical Soil Essence is missing for some reason, and also, as you'll see, my cocoa trees, they're kind of just white little pound signs. I don't know why. And same thing goes for whatever I had here. I think that was my melter. Yeah, that was actually my melter. So some of my textures are missing, so that's going to be quite an eyesore, unfortunately. I don't know if they'll come back if I advance to the next day. No, it doesn't look like it. But no worries, I'm still going to continue with this journey and we'll see how far I can make it. So I'm trying to remember what exactly I needed here. Yes, it has been 3 days, and if you're watching this video when it released, it is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And well, let's see. I don't need any more popsicles, I remember that. I don't think I need any more fences. I don't think I need any more melters, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Now, fuel corn, I definitely do want as much fuel corn as I can possibly get. So I'm gonna make another island for fuel corn. Oh, right, I did get more electric carrots, so that's good. These are all extra animals that I don't need. Okay, fuel corn, definitely. That there. So really just need fuel corn and try to get some essence rewards that I was trying to get. And of course, grapes. Let's see, did I place down all my grapes? I did. So if I get more grapes, I will also happily accept that. So let's continue here. All right, so on the first episode, I didn't get all the essence that I was trying to get. I'm sure some of you know what I'm already trying to get. And hopefully we'll find out in this video. So I did get some gnomes. I will always take the gnomes. They are very powerful with their +5 production to all the crops nearby. I will continue to put electric carrots here. And I am still wondering, if I put a gnome here, will it actually increase my energy production? So I am going to give that a try. I actually never found that out. Yeah, I never saw anybody mention it. So next time we get a gnome. Water chickens really saved the run. But do I need more water chickens? I mean, I know I'm negative on water. Well, obviously I'm going to take the grapes, right? You already know. So let me put down electric carrot. All right, so I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to put a gnome here. Let's see my energy production. No, so it actually doesn't affect my energy production. Well, now I know at least. I really had no idea. See, it increased the production of my electric carrots by 5, but they still produce 5 energy. So I'm not planning to put any more gnomes there. But, you know, at least now I know. You know, you learn something new. Even me playing this for a couple hours. Maybe more than a couple hours, but, you know, I'm still learning. And that's the great thing about this game. There's so many different routes you can take. And lots to learn still. So that fence is full. I know I could put a gnome here or down here. I'm gonna put one up here though. It's gonna help out with the fuel production. Got some more grapes. Awesome. So I already have space for those grapes right there. And I think we'll be able to go through these days quicker now, since I should have no issue paying my wages. So yeah, I'm gonna keep taking grapes. Paid some cash right there. All right, more electric carrots. I really don't need them. I mean, at least not right now, since I'm positive on energy. Yeah, continue with these grapes. Lovely, lovely amount of grapes. All right, more grapes. You know, if I keep getting grapes, that's just gonna be like the whole video. So hopefully it is more interesting than that. Mixer. I don't actually need the mixer. But, you know, that would be interesting for something else. Like, I always wanted to try carrot yogurt. I am making yogurt. I could have gotten carrots No, I don't think I got carrots, yeah. But, you know, it's a better idea. I actually get more money just by letting the drunk cows make yogurt. The fuel cow, I'll definitely pick that up. That might actually come in handy. Place more of these down. Let me double check. No, I didn't actually pick up any carrots. All right. Nope, nothing of use there. Got some more grapes. And this is definitely the most grapes I've ever had. So the essence I am looking for, and you already know, it's the one that makes it so where my grape production equals my fuel surplus. That's why I'm stacking up fuel like crazy. I thought I was gonna get it on the first episode, and I did like around day 60, but I thought it was gonna come back up and it never did. So hopefully it comes up pretty soon. But also the thing I am afraid of is it might lag the game heavily, although I hear that the developers with these updates they've made to the game, which have been great, the lag has been going down. No, I don't need that. So let's see if I can find something that I really need right now. Probably not. It feels like I don't need much else other than grapes, fuel cows, and gnomes. Oh, carrots. You know, they actually do pop up in this still, but I'm not planning to use them. Fuel corn, yes, I'll take the fuel corn. I'm really just like focusing on a few select items to see how crazy this can get with this strategy. All right. Yeah, more grapes. Let me know if you've played Terra Cards. Have you ever had that many grapes before? This is a new record for me. Oh, I can put it down in fuel cow here. Yeah, an extra 5,000. Right. I know I got the crusher, but I really don't know why I got the crusher. I think I got it just in case. Another fuel cow. Awesome. Right. I can definitely still get way more fuel though. A gnome? Sure, I'll take the gnome. Put the fuel corn, some grapes. Right. I really could rush these days. I could just spam the next day button and see how far I can get in just a couple minutes, which I might do, but I'm still trying to plan out exactly what I need. So out of these essences, which I think these two aren't very good, I'm going to pick this one since it'll help increase the production of all my crops. Okay, so I got a gnome. I will place that there. Lovely. Fuel corns. There. I was kind of hoping that the texture for those cocoa trees would come back, but you know, that's unfortunate. And I don't want to start the game over again because this run's actually going very, very well. Much better than what I thought it was going to be. And that's even after the fact that I thought I was going to lose on day 130. I really thought it was over at that point. So let's see. Watery trees. Crabs. Since I'm only looking for like a specific set of items, it's gonna be hard to find exactly what I'm looking for. I don't need more corn. Let's see. I'll take barn. Well, there we go. Grapes. I'll take grapes. But yeah, if I get barns, I'll take them as well, since I am planning to have more barns next to my cows over there. The fuel cow here. So I'm at 106,000 fuel surplus. That is crazy. I've produced I have over 1 million fuel in stock. All right. I haven't gotten those essence rewards that'll make it so where my animals use fuel or where my grapes use fuel. Because yeah, that's where the fuel's gonna come in handy. Right. Yeah, I'll try to go quicker. So a barn or 8 fuel corn. I will take the fuel corn because I think at some point I'm not always going to need barns, but I think I can always use the fuel corn. Right, so 1, 2, 3. So this is my 4th island with fuel corn. And I'm gonna try to fill it up. Or maybe I can put a tree here and it will double my production because of this. I guess I could do that too. So if I see a tree, I'll remember to put it there. All right. Okay, let's see. What can I get here? I actually don't remember if I need more Easter bunnies. I don't think I do. Fuel corn. Great. Maybe I'm getting very lucky with those. Okay. Fuel corn. This is gonna be crazy once I get the essence rewards that I'm actually trying to get. Okay, well, I forgot to put a tree there, but does it really matter? I'm still gonna get a bunch of fuel. Okay, work on my next fuel corn island. Get over here. Okay, so let me think about this. I could... So I'm working on this, but I could put a fence over here and put down more fuel cows and gnomes over there. Yeah, I think that if I do need that many, you know, spaces for fuel, I'll definitely do it. Hopefully it doesn't crash my game at some point because I'm doing this. Let's see, what can I get here? Fuel corn. All right. Very generous with the fuel corns. Right. Right. I'm sure at some point it's just not going to give me what I want anymore. So how's my water production? I should pay attention to that. 110,000 water. I know I'm making a bunch of water from the water chickens. It seems like I'm about the same amount of water still. Like I'm not going down, even though I'm using up 1,676 per turn. My water chickens are making water eggs, and those are hatching and providing me, yeah, they're still providing me with a surplus of water, so that's good. Let's see, reroll this. Well, fuel cows, of course, 3 fuel cows. Really giving me a lot of fuel. It's exciting. I can't wait to get those essence rewards that I really need. You know, the ones I'm really looking for. And also a little worried at the same time, just worried about how it'll lag the game. Well, I guess, okay, if I remember to put a tree here, I'll put a tree here. I'll try to remember this time. I will try. Okay. There's so many fun possibilities I could do with this game. But, you know, I'm just trying to do this strategy. Oh, wow. So 9 fuel corn or 9 grapes. Both very good options, of course. I think I'm going to pick grapes over fuel corn, though. I think that would be more beneficial. Fuel cows, I'll start putting them here. Yep. And yeah, I need to make another island for the grapes. So I would need to actually put down another fence now that I think about it. Let me think about how I'm going to do the whole grape island. So I could do 5 right here. Let's see. Do I really need the fence? No, I do actually, because I want the Easter bunny to turn them into chocolate bars. Yeah, I remember now. All right, I did make it to 1 billion gold, so that's awesome right there. All right, I'll do these right here. Okay, I'll do those. I'll start putting grapes here and here just so I can remember. Right. More grapes. No fuel corn on this one. Okay. Oh, 13 grapes. Yes. Okay, I'm paying my debt. What is that right now? About 24. Yeah, 24 mil. Okay. So essence reward. Oh, this one's missing the texture too. Paste boom. Turns every sunflower produces sunflower paste. Miracle, all my excess water gets turned into wine. So eventually I could take this, but not right now, because it might actually screw me over, possibly. Yeah, I think it will screw me over because I'm at a negative, so I know not to take this right now. I don't like the going white one. I've never tried soy, to be honest. Like, maybe it's all right, but yeah, I'm gonna take this one with the missing image. I'm gonna take paste bloom. It doesn't do anything for me now, but you know, just to take it, just to get it out of the way. So once again, I didn't get what I was trying to get, but you know, one day I will. One day I will get that essence, or one of those essence that I'm trying to get, and the whole game is going to change when and if that happens. You know, do I have any regular fences? I don't, huh? I only have the medium fences. I don't know if I can ever get the regular small fences anymore. So I'm not going to be able to like efficiently put a juicer and a fermenter in here in order to make wine. But at some point that shouldn't matter. It should be okay. So yeah, I'm just going to do that and continue to put down these grapes, and it'll make sense eventually. I'm pretty sure I got enough water cows, hopefully. So continue to try to aim for what I'm going for. 2 gnomes, awesome. Fuel cow, I'll put that here. Right. So a gnome, I got a couple gnomes there. I'll put the gnome here, that'll be more beneficial. Put the grapes over here. And fuel corn over here. More grapes. And I'll go ahead and put down the Easter bunny to turn these into chocolate bars. Actually, you know what? Yeah, the juicer and the fermenter, it doesn't even matter. They just get turned into chocolate bars. I just remembered that. So you see, the only one wine I am making is the one all the way over here. Because I don't care about that one. That one just gets used to, you know, give it to the cows, make them a bit crazy. Everything else over here is, well, it should mostly be chocolate. So I'm making, what is that, 48 million? 48 million gold per turn from the chocolate bars. And about 1.6 million gold from the cocoa beans, roasted cocoa beans, it says. That's because I have, yeah, because of the melter. So these are cocoa trees. They're getting moved there. What about these though? Those just give me regular cocoa beans, I suppose. Strange. Are these actually going to the melter? That's what I'm a bit confused about, because I don't have a melter over there. Anyways, now continue. Yeah, 2 gnomes. Take that right away. Put another gnome over here. 150,000 fuel surplus. That is crazy. On my last run, on where I was trying to get to day 500, or you know, as far as I could, but I failed at day 480. I believe my fuel surplus was 230,000 if I'm not mistaken. And you'll be able, if you watch my first episode, those first 20 seconds, that's where I showed that, how my last run was going. Well, the end of it, how my run was going right before it ended. Put a gnome here, cool. I wonder how much fuel surplus like somebody has made it to. I do wonder. Yeah, because I'm almost about to make it to that same point. Grapes. No, not the antenna. I don't need the antenna. I could place it down, sure. It doesn't really like do anything for me. Oh, that's what's missing the texture. Okay. Yeah, the antenna is missing the texture. Never mind then. I'm not gonna place that down unless I absolutely need to. So pay 37 mil. Right? Continue. Yeah, so on my last run, once it got to the point where it was getting way too laggy, like I kid you not, it took like half an hour. It took almost an hour to progress every single day. That's how laggy it was. Now it feels not very laggy at all, actually, because of the updates they've made to this game, which is great. It's able to run much better now. So I have no idea if it's still going to lag once I get these essence rewards that'll make my production go crazy. Because if you think my production's crazy already, like I'm almost to 10 billion gold, no, you haven't seen anything yet. We haven't even started with the crazy part yet. We're working on it still. So yeah. Wow, that's a lot of grapes. It really is. Let's see what else I can get. Fuel cow, just one, but you know, I'll take it. Not gonna skip over a fuel cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So this will be my 10th grape field. That's so right now it's 159 grapes. Cool. And I'll work on my next one down here. This is gonna be something else. This is gonna be unheard of. Another fuel cow. I think this would be the best spot to put it at. Yeah. Right. I still have medium fences, so I think I'm good there. Keep trying to get the same things I'm aiming for here. Well, you know, if it wants to give it to me. Yeah, a fuel corn. Okay. Grapes. All right, 55 mil paid. There it is. That's one of the big ones I'm looking for. So the moment of truth. Is this going to completely break my game? Is my game going to crash? Is the video over after this? Hopefully not. So what this will do, fuel grapes. Grapes will take no water, but they'll take 10 fuel instead, which is no issue. I mean, look at my fuel. And it's going to produce equivalent to the fuel surplus. So what that means is every single grape you see here is going to produce equal to 183,755. And you know, this number is just going to keep going up. But it's not just producing grapes, you see. Since I have Easter bunnies, they convert all the grapes to chocolate bars. So it's actually going to convert them all into chocolate bars. Okay, my fuel production did drop a little, but you know, it's still crazy, 182. You know what? It's probably going to go up after I put this. Yeah, there you go. Went up a bit. So what's going to happen? We're about to find out. Right now, I am making... Is that right? 2 billion? Am I actually making 2 billion right now? That's pretty good. That's very good, actually. Yeah, so I'm making 2 billion gold per turn. It's about to change. Okay, so... Wow, I don't think it lagged my game at all. So did it work? We'll find out. We'll see. What am I choosing here? That's remarkable if they actually fixed the lag. You gotta understand, I played this game when it came out, and if you also happen to play Terra Cards on version 1.0 or 1.1, the lag was something else. It was crazy. Oh, 15 grapes, there we go. So if it's not gonna lag at all, I might be able to do some really crazy things. I'm most likely gonna be able to push past day 500. I know I've heard some people have been able to do that already. So what did I produce? Oh my gosh, what is this number? Some 17 trillion? Is that right? Let's see. Just making sure. That's 17 billion, I think. Okay, sorry. There is a lot of numbers here. Yeah, it's about 18 billion. That's like a little over half the money I have right now. And that's basically almost all of it is from chocolate bars, as you can see. So let me sell everything else over here. I produced 35 million chocolate bars. And when I sell it, it's going to give me 17.8 billion gold. You see how crazy that is? Let's advance to the next turn. Yeah, my gold just skyrocketed. Okay. And it's not breaking the game. Let's go. So we're going to be able to just keep increasing this number and just see how far we can take it. I am probably going to be better off trying to speed through this, like trying to advance the days as fast as possible, just so it doesn't take too long to progress, you know, quickly. But I still want to try to find, you know, stuff that'll make this better, like more grapes. So, well, we'll just see how long this takes. If you guys really want me to, I really could just make it to, you know, where I speed up the video, like show you a little montage of me going from days 300 to 500, for example, really quickly. I might do that. I probably should do that eventually, but for this video, I'm just going to show you the entire raw footage just so you can see exactly what I did. And yeah, it does make the video long, but you know, at least you get to see the full experience if you're interested in that. Wow. It's so much better now that it doesn't lag like crazy. Like that day 400, that run where I got to day 480, that took me, I pretty much had the game running for 3 whole days. Most of that time was because, you know, I had to wait like an hour for all of the production to process because of the amount of lag that was happening. But now it's pretty much instant. So I finished 12 islands here, 12 islands of grapes. And I could do another 4. I could do them over here. Yep, I'll do them over here. Alright, they're gonna give me more fuel. I'll take the gnome. Yeah, that way I don't really have to spend too much time looking for something. It lags a little bit, but it's like, it's nothing. It takes like a second to process. And yeah, if you're paying attention to the production, like all you see is a bunch of numbers and chocolate bars. Let's see, gnome, I'll put the gnome up here. Okay, do I actually have more Easter bunnies? I think I do. I'll take the gnome. Let me see actually. No, I don't have any more Easter bunnies, so I need to, you know, put another one down. All right, and I need to put down a fence. Yeah, just fence. Put a gnome up here. So I made it to over 200,000 fuel surplus. Oh, yeah, you can see a bit of lag there, right? All right. Fuel cows. All right. Fuel cow. That can fit up here, so I'm not going to be able to put any more gnomes there, which is fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Right. More grapes. It does lag a bit. We got the most important essence reward. There is another one I'm looking for, which is going to help, but it's not going to help as much as the fuel grape ones. And that one would be the that one that makes it so where animals take in fuel. I guess I'll take the Easter bunny, since I do need one for these grapes over here. I'll probably need more at this rate. All right, I am paying an insignificant amount, 123 million. That barely even makes a dent. Oh, this is actually a pretty good one. Chocolate addiction. So it should make it to where all my cows will now eat a chocolate bar and they'll get 20 extra production. So that's nice. It's not going to make a significant change, but it is going to get me a bit more yogurt. So from my yogurt, I'm making 1.2 mil, which in the big picture, like it's insignificant, to be honest. I'm making what, 23 billion from the chocolate bars? Yeah, basically any other production at this point doesn't really matter. We're just relying on chocolate bars. So I really think we can make it to day 500 here if I just happen to spam the button, which at some point I will. Otherwise it might get a bit boring if I don't do that. But I'm still, since it's not lagging too bad right now, I'm still trying to set stuff up. Like get more fuel cows, get more gnomes, continue to place down grapes. And if it gets to the point where it's just lagging really quick, then yeah, I'll just advance through. Okay, got 2 fuel cows here. Well, I suppose I'll go ahead and put them both here. I don't think I need more gnomes in those spots. Yeah, it seems fine. Alright, I pretty much got the same fuel surplus that I had on my previous run. The only difference here is I have like way more grapes. I'm making way more money. I do sense that it's lagging more and more as I continue. I'll go ahead and just take that barn. Put more fuel cow. Oh yeah, the Easter bunny, I did want one down here. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to speed this up at some point. So maybe once we get to day 300 or day 320, I'm gonna have to do some kind of something to speed this up. Or else, most of the time we might be waiting on lag spikes. Okay, let's see. Grapes. Okay. Yeah, so I want to play this game many different ways, make a bunch of different challenges. I know other people have been doing that already. Say challenges where you don't use any animals, or challenges where you don't reroll, so you pretty much have to settle with the first couple options that you get, or challenges where you aim for something specific, like sunflowers only kind of deal. You know, I think that would be fun to do. And if it ever gets to the point where like it's past day 300 and I have an insane setup like I do with this, then I can do like a montage and speed it up. Gnomes, yeah. A gnome, I'm not saying no to the gnome. Okay. Ooh, lag spikes are getting slightly longer each time, and I'm not surprised at all why that's happening. I'm a 250,000 on fuel surplus. I think at this point we know that I'm gonna get to day 500. Like, we know. Right. Fuel cow. Okay, hello, lag spike. I did make 30 billion right there. That's crazy. Yeah, so the game's gonna start to lag. So let's do this, okay? Let's do this. We're doing incredibly well. We should make it to day 500. I am happy about that. And I'm going to be spamming days after day 300. So after day 300, we're going to experience a montage, and we're gonna see how far we can take it after that point. Because once you get to this point in the game, like there's not very many new stuff. Like we're already doing so well. It's just it is exciting to see how far we can make it with this crazy busted setup. And it's cool that the game lets us do stuff like this, but we know we're not gonna lose anytime soon until we get to the very, very high days, or if the game crashes, which hopefully not. I mean, that's never happened to me actually on whenever I went to like past day 400 or anything. The game never crashed on me, thankfully, but it is just very laggy because of the high production. And I think they can continue to improve on the lag that's happening. Maybe, I don't know exactly what's causing it, but maybe by having a way to eliminate the rendering, like these chocolate bars from popping up and all these numbers, maybe that's causing the lag. I'm not actually sure, but something is causing the lag. It's not as bad as it was before, but it's still, yeah, it's still pretty bad. So now you know how it gets once you're into the late game like this. So we've almost made it to day 300. It's got to get through a little bit more lag spikes. Come on, almost. Get through a bit more lag spikes. And I do want to hear, so what should my next challenge be? You know, I'll take considerations from the comment section if you're interested in seeing me try something out. Otherwise, I will, you know, pick something that seems interesting to do, and I'll try that out. So I made it to day 300. Yeah, I'm gonna put that grape down. And after this point, what I do is spam the next day button 3 times or however many times it lets me. It's gonna lag the game for possibly a good minute, maybe a good couple of minutes. And after that, I'll see, you know, what cards I have in my hand, play any relevant cards that, you know, like gnomes, grapes, I'll still place those down. And or field corn, because it's still giving me field corn. Okay. And, you know, we'll see how far we can make it. So we got 3 essences on this one. This is the one I was looking for. There we go. Good thing we got it. So black water will increase the production of the animals, which doesn't really do anything for us. Like, I'm already making a lot of money. I've made it to almost 1 trillion gold. I'm about to be a trillionaire on this one. But yeah, this will make it so that the animals use fuel instead of water. And as you can see, I'm sitting on 4.6 mil fuel. So that's going to be good for me. It'll cause my fuel surplus to go down a bit, but that's fine. And I really don't need it. Like, I have a bunch of water, but I will take it. This one will increase the production of my rabbits. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need those 2. So I'll take black water. And I have everything I need. So now I just need to progress it like crazy. I'll continue to place down grapes, field corns, fuel cows, gnomes, and if I need to, fences and Easter bunnies. And I think that's going to be the strategy up until day 500 and beyond. So after this point, you're going to experience a montage. So let's go. It is now day 400 and I have to pay 16 billion gold, but as you can see, that's no issue because I'm sitting on, what even is that number? 5 quadrillion gold. Let's see, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Yeah, I'm sitting on so much gold, it's insane. So this, it doesn't even make a dent. Like, I barely even notice how much gold that's taking in. And I don't really care about these buffs. I could go ahead and take the miracle. It'll eliminate all my water and give me a little bit extra money. It's not really like gonna do anything major for me, but these other two don't really do anything either. I mean, this one will make corn cost no water, but it's gonna use energy instead. I'm positive on energy right now, but I don't want that to cause problems later down the line. So really, I could just keep skipping. I don't need to get any of these, but I am gonna go ahead and take the miracle. So on the next turn, it's gonna take up all of my water, give me some wine, and that's gonna allow me to sell that wine for some insignificant amount of money because I'm just making a crazy amount from all the chocolate, as you saw on that little montage. So if I sell all of this, I'm going to be getting, what is that? 186 trillion. Yeah, that seems about right. And as you can see, most of it is from the chocolate bars. So right here we have 366 billion chocolate bars. So yeah, and I am advancing it about, what, 3 days at a time. As you can see, I'm spam clicking it right there, and it's advancing, well, 2 or 3 days. It depends, since I get this reward every 3 days. And it's actually not lagging much or even at all anymore, surprisingly. I don't know why. It's like it was lagging at first, and now the lag kind of just disappeared, which is great because I've been able to advance through this much faster. Now I do have to actually be careful here. I'm making a lot of money, which is awesome, but one thing I have heard is that if you get after a certain point, like if you just have a crazy amount of money and you continue to make so much money after the quadrillions or after the quintillions, I believe, you know, maybe it's still got a longer ways to go, but after some point the integer is gonna overflow and it'll cause my money to go negative. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly when that happens. I just know that it happens based off what I've seen other people say. So I have to be very careful about that. So what I'm gonna continue to do is probably, you know, speed up all the way to day 500. I mean, I think by now we know that I'm gonna make it to day 500, right? So for this video, day 500 is the goal, and the next video, yeah, let's say the next video, we'll see how far I can take it. I'm just gonna speed through it and show you what happens once we get, you know, to some crazy numbers past day 500. I can't even imagine. Like, I've never made it that far, but you know, we should be able to pay off just about any debt by now. I mean, the person, I don't know who we're paying these debts to, but whoever it is, they've got to be sitting on a castle full of gold. I don't know where all this gold is going. I don't even know what they're doing with it, how they're able to hold on to so much gold. Yeah, so I've been running the same strategy, by the way, picking up, like I said, Easter bunnies, fences, gnomes, of course. They're like my favorite thing to pick up here because it really helps with the fuel surplus. My fuel surplus is over 500,000 now. I continue to increase it, and let's see if I can get it to 1 million actually. Yeah, it's 600,000 now, so see if I can get it to 1 million. I'll continue to place these down. That'll be interesting, you know. I'm already making a crazy amount of money, so I gotta be careful there. And well, it's day 415, making like what, 500 trillion every turn. And yeah, we're gonna continue this, so I'll keep the montage going. We'll go to day 500 because if you see the gameplay now, it's just gonna be the same thing. You already know the strategy. So let's go to day 500. And as you can see, I have made it to day 500. I have achieved my goal, but I have a new goal, and that is to see how far I can make it with this setup. So let's take a look at what got us to day 500. We started off with this island right here in the center, which we used to make wheat with. And wow, I can't even zoom out. I'm sure there's a button to actually zoom in and zoom out, but I can't actually click on the button. It's so cluttered with essence rewards. But then we made our fences over here. We put some cows. Eventually, we made some wine for them, so they turned a bit crazy. We surrounded them with barns. That way, each cow basically gets, I believe it's a total of 8 times production now, since it's doubled, then it's doubled again, then it's doubled again. So it's 8 times production, and they were already getting a huge production bonus because of the popsicles. So that gets us a lot of money from the yogurt they are making. Then we have a couple rabbits and water chickens over here. That's to help us with the energy production, and the water chickens to help us produce water. We also have some other water chickens over here somewhere. And right here we have 2 fields full of corn. That is to allow me to make popcorn, which is then fed to the cows. I believe now they eat chocolate, but they were at some point eating popcorn as well in order to produce additional food. And you know, I'm actually not sure if they eat both the popcorn and the chocolates. I never actually paid attention to that. But everything else, as you can see, is fuel corn with fuel cows and gnomes, Easter bunnies so they can also produce chocolate bars, as well as water cows to remove the water cost. And over here we have a bunch of grape fields with fences in between them with Easter bunny. And yeah, that's our real money maker right here, because all of this gets converted into chocolate bar, and our fuel surplus is now a little over 1 million. Okay, so each single grape field that you see here is going to produce 1 million grape. Now you may be thinking, why don't I just put a tree in between them, or why don't I put gnomes over here? Well, from my understanding, unless something's changed, but from my understanding, it's still going to produce the chocolate bars equal to the amount of the fuel surplus. So the production's not actually going to change if I do that. The production will remain the same. And over here, I am once again expanding. I'm going to add another fence there and continue to add grapes. The cost of purchasing more land doesn't seem too expensive. It's only what is that, $500,000? Yeah, I think last run I actually had more land, or maybe it was more expensive. Now it's not so expensive. So I could continue to expand so much further. We'll see. I've never actually expanded that far, and if I continue to expand, it'll probably just continue to be fuel corn and grapes. So yeah, it's been crazy. And yeah, over here I'm also going to put Easter bunnies, more fuel cows, more gnomes. Every turn, well, I am skipping ahead like 3 turns at a time, so this might be inaccurate, but on this next day, I believe this is 2 days worth of money, if I'm not mistaken. So on the next day, well, let's see, this is 2 days worth, and I'm making, what is that, 781 trillion gold. That's across 2 days. And I'm sitting on 24 quadrillion gold. That's a lot. And of course, most of my gold is coming from the chocolate bars. So yeah, let's take a look at the chocolate bars here. Get them by themselves. A good amount of money on grapes just because I didn't have an Easter bunny on that one island. Wow, I am still producing water eggs. I wonder if they don't all go to the bird's nest then. Huh. But anyways, chocolate bars, this is 2 days. So in 2 days, I produced, what is that, 1.5 billion chocolate bars? Yeah, it seems like it. 1.5 billion chocolate bars, and that's going to give me the 781 trillion gold. So an insane amount of money. I pretty much beat the game at this point, right? But it's still interesting to see how far can you actually go with this setup. So on the next video, the goal is to make it until infinity, which isn't really a thing, but we'll just try to make it as far as we possibly can with this run, assuming the game hasn't crashed by then. But yeah, hopefully, take your guess. What's the highest day I could possibly make it before something goes horribly wrong? And let me know in the comments if you have any ideas on challenges you want me to try. Maybe a no animal run, or sunflowers, or peanuts only. You know, something like that. There's a lot of interesting things that can be done in this game. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll continue to make more content like this. I appreciate every one of you, and thank you for watching, and until next time.